Hello everyone. Today, let's follow the events of episode 43, part 2, episode 17. Previously, Tran Bin left the capital but soon felt regret, worried that his friends might be bullied. From then on, he became determined to grow stronger. At Sun Ne Academy, the teachers criticized the students. Li Bao Bin was seen as mischievous, Lam Tu Nyat as misguided, and Li Ho as incompetent. However, Mao Tiu Dong believed they shouldn't be forced into molds, since Tai Tin Zan must have had his reasons for choosing them. At Donghua Mountain, Li Bao Bin showed her cleverness and confidently debated with Mao Tiu Dong. Meanwhile, Vu Lok and Ta Ta each carried their own thoughts. Lam Tu Nyat quietly helped Li Ho, but Li Ho still suffered bullying. In this episode, although cold on the surface, Lam Tu Nyat values loyalty. He helps Li Ho retrieve stolen belongings through clever tricks. However, Li Ho continues to be bullied by his roommates. When Li Bao Bin finds out, she becomes furious and storms into the dormitory alone, beating the three bullies and forcing them to return everything, warning them never to touch Li Ho again. Still, she feels disappointed by Li Ho's weakness. The fight shocks the entire academy. The deputy head Lu becomes enraged and decides to punish them severely. This time, Mao Tiu Dong does not defend them and coldly agrees, making the situation feel even more serious. These events highlight each character's path. Tran Bin quietly growing. Li Bao Bin strong and righteous. Lam Tu Nyat rational. Vu Lok deep and calculating. Ta Ta complex. And Li Ho weak but sincere. All of them are being tested in a new environment where rules and harsh reality clash with their true nature. Meanwhile, Tran Bin travels with a blue-clothed water snake boy and a girl in a pink dress. After 5 days together, the quiet winter journey becomes noisy due to the talkative snake boy, who constantly boasts about his status and fears losing face if reduced to doing chores. Through the girl, Tran Bin learns the boy's true nature, hot-tempered, easily manipulated by river gods, yet convinced its brotherhood loyalty. When exposed, the boy doesn't dare argue and instead bullies the girl. As he travels, Tran Bin reflects on the items in his basket, magic artifacts, books, seals, and mysterious dried lotus seeds. He discovers that Thoi Dong Sun secretly left behind letters and calligraphy, revealing that everything had been planned long ago, even his apprenticeship. This realization sends chills